Pwani University Library is one of the major academic departments. Welcome. My name is Moses Isusa. I am the librarian, and we have other members of staff who help this department run effortlessly. These staff members are about 15 staff members, both male and female, and we have been able to do a number of services. And as such, for us to be able to actualize these services, we have the library partitioned in departments. We have two major departments, one of which is information, instruction, and research services. The other one is technical services department. For us to be able to serve you very well, the library is based on a 4-story structure, and the services are currently on the 3rd floor, where we have got pure and applied sciences materials, and on the 2nd floor, where we have got the humanities, languages, and other materials. For us to be able to do a good job, we have got 50,000 plus materials in the library in hard copy, and we also have information resources which are in e, and therefore we subscribe to 40 databases of electronic resources. We have been able to also do other linkages services with our stakeholders, and therefore for us to reach our students, we managed to have a platform called EZ Proxy Platform. That is how we reach the students who are not on the compound in a very clear way. So I welcome you to Pwani University Library, and also to mention that that is not the only service we do. We also have a robust information literacy program where we induct our users, the ones who come in first year and the ones who come for masters and PhD, those who come for diploma. We also induct them with an information literacy program which is very expansive. Also, when we get our visitors, we also take them through the same information literacy program. So for you to come to Pwani University, you will be confronted with a lot of information resources. You will be served by able staff members who know their bit so well, to the extent that you will want to begin doing a certificate, a diploma, a degree, a master's and PhD at Pwani University, because the resources that we have here are exhaustive and quite expansive. I want to mention here, without fear of contradiction, that we have got scholars and their works go through an anti-plagiarism software called Turnitin, with an able staff member who does that run. So all the products we produce from Pwani University Library are authentic, verifiable, and quite authoritative. To add on that kind of experience, we have got an information repository which also houses these works, and they are accessible to our users. I want to also mention that we have got a digital space, what we call D-Space. It houses our exam bank. The exam bank has got the past papers, which we also enable our students to access freely wherever they are, so that they can prepare for the examinations. So I want to say that when you come to the university library, feel free to talk to all the librarians. They will talk to you about current awareness services, reference and referral services, and therefore we have got circulation section which has a number of services you will get on the 3rd floor and the 2nd floor. And we also have another entity in the library which supports the same services of circulation services, and this section is called the virtual library. The virtual library has got over 50 computers. These 50 computers are networked, and they are manned by a dedicated staff who are able to also enable you to access virtual library resources effortlessly. And moving forward, we are also going to have a place called reprographic service, where we shall do binary of our thesis and dissertations, and therefore this is how the services of the library keep unfolding. So you are most welcome, and feel free to patronize our services, as we also are telling you that we have got a 24/7 Wi-Fi LAN network service in the library where you can access our resources. Thank you and feel welcome.
How are you, Pwani first year Pwani University students? I am Mr. Saidi Kaonge, one of the library staff members at Pwani University. Here is an entry of the third floor. Here is an entry of the second floor of the Pwani University Library, where materials pertaining social sciences and arts are contained. At the entry, as a user or a student, you have to produce your student identity card with a security guard who will then allow you in. So this floor contains information on, as you can see, on the label. This is what we call the circulation desk. This is where borrowing and returning of books takes place. To borrow a book, you have to produce your student identity card, present it to the librarian on duty so that he may access your account. Every user has an account with the system. So the librarian on duty will check out the book to you, and on return, the system will check in that book. The books you are seeing on this side are the main collection. These books can be borrowed for a longer period of time. Behind the librarian on duty is a small shelf. This shelf is known as a short loan collection shelf. Books are borrowed within 24 hours and returned after those 24 hours, failure to which it will accumulate some fines.
Welcome to the library again. My name is Michael Onyonyi. I am the head of reference information and research in this library. And as the librarian had said, we are transforming our services to make sure you, the first year, you are able to reach us at any time using our online services, despite the COVID pandemic that has bedeviled our operations. Like many universities all over the world, we are transforming our operations to make sure that we meet our users' needs. When I say users, I mean the university, academic staff, and the student body that we are here to provide services to. Now, if you want to reach us through our services, we have our library website, which is embedded in the university website. As you can go to Google on the internet, if you are online and you have access, you can type Pwani University and you can get to see this website. Now, in this website, we have embedded the Pwani University library website, where you have to go to the icon. As you can see, we have several icons in the website. We have home, about, EU, academics, portal, student affairs, information center, research, virtual, and directorate. Now, in these icons, you can see the academic icon, where we have other sub-icons. Here you go to the library sub-icon, then you go underneath, you'll find the library website. Now, in the library website, you click there, it will take you directly to our library website, where we have put several services that we offer to make you, the user, able to meet your needs. Now here in the library website, we have put several icons there that can be able to serve your particular need. Now in this, during this season of the COVID pandemic, we are emphasizing on the use of what we call the electronic resources. Now in electronic resources, these are resources which are in electronic form. We know that you cannot be able to access our library through the hard copy books that we have on our shelves, but you can be able to access our electronic sources in the form of electronic books and electronic journal materials. Now here in the electronic resources section, when you click on it, the website, we have set aside the resources that the university has paid for you to be able to access from outside the university wherever you are. Every student has been given a username and a password to be able to access. This username and the password is your registration number, and the password will be conveyed to you on a need-to-know basis. Now, here, as you can see, the articles and books that we have are provided in this format. You have this list here of articles. Now these articles, like I mentioned, some of them will require passwords, but most of them are free. And I repeat, most of them are free. So you should be able to access them for wherever you are. So now, as you can see this list, we have set aside the database name and the subject string. So you see the logo of the database and what the database has in its collection. Now you make sure as a student you read through the collection to find out the subject areas that database controls. So that if you find the ones that meet your needs, you come here to the logo and you highlight by clicking your mouse there, then that logo will take you directly to the host site where that database is located. Now, when you go through this list, you'll find various sources. And then, like I said, you look at the sources and you look at the subject string. And then when you click on one, it will take you there. So this is meant to meet as many needs as possible. We have access to very many subject areas, and I'm proud to say whatever we have here is also contained in other universities. So there's nothing that other universities have that we don't have. So as you go down through the list, you can find various sources. They are there. These are the articles. Then at the end there, you have also the electronic books. Now the electronic books are in the form of these examples. We have the electronic library, the e-library, and the Taylor and Francis collections. These collections, we have the e-library there, and we have up there put the name of the e-books so that you can understand that this is the collection for books. So when you click on e-library, for example, it will take you straight to that source where you will find the books, the platform for the books. So you type the subject area that you need, and then the particular book will appear. So you try it out at home or wherever you are, and you see if this can meet your needs. If you find any problem, you can call us. We have in our website, which I'll show you later, how you can contact us, and we have a feedback mechanism for that. So going further down, as you can see, we also have what we call open access. Open access, these are databases which are free. Like I mentioned, most of our databases are free. You don't need a username, you don't need a password. You can be able to access any of them by just clicking on the logo, and then it will open on that. Okay? So, if you have any problem, if I can show you here, we have what we call the librarians online. You see on the website down there. So this is where you can contact us on any issue that you feel you need further clarification on if you're having any problems. This is it. For now, we are operating like this until the time that you can be able to join us in January, so that we can provide more face-to-face services. So as you go down, the database are many, as you can see, to allow you to be able to use as much as you can to meet your needs online. So when you go to also our website, we have what we call the OPAC, which we mentioned to you in the video, where you can be able to search for materials. We will not go to this right now, because this will require you to be here present. But for now, as you can see, these are some of the services that we offer when you finally join us in January. So as I take you down there, this is our website, and I would wish to tell you that we are waiting for you in January, so that we can provide you even more services. If you need any communication, any questions, you can reach to us on the librarians is online, or on the various email addresses to our staff, which will be communicating to you in the course of the week after this presentation. Thank you very much, and you are welcome